Hi everyone. Apparently today is day 3 in my new mini-series about the Zometa infusion. I feel like shit. I'm like stupid nauseous. I just like burped a little while ago and it was not a good feeling. Usually at this point I'm doing much better. I did start, so I had my Zometa, if you're not watching in order, today's Thursday, it's nighttime, like 8 o'clock, same time as what it was yesterday when I vlogged. I had my Zometa infusion on Tuesday. I had it at a different place. That's the only thing I could think of as to why I'm having like reactions like this, because if I was nauseous from my other infusions, I feel like it was early on and not this late. Anyway, I got the fever yesterday. I was controlling it with Tylenol, and I took a Claritin this morning, but I haven't taken the Tylenol since last night. Part of the reason for that was this morning, I was frustrated that I didn't feel well because I thought like usually once I have the fever lasts like a day and a half, and then like once it breaks, it's fine. But my fever wasn't that bad. Like I was mostly just like clammy and just uncomfortable. I never even took my temperature with a thermometer because I don't really feel like any different now. Like in the morning I did, but I don't feel that way anymore. So I'm frustrated. Look at my roots. My roots look so bad. That's on a side note. I did make an appointment to get my roots done next week to make me feel better because I just look like I'm old with my, look at that. Oh my gosh. I've been drinking so much water and ginger ale and all the things. But let me go in order. So yeah, the fever came yesterday, and then that was like a little bit more than 24 hours after the actual infusion. I don't really want to get too much of a recap of the last 2 days because just go back and watch them because I remember when I vlogged yesterday, I felt like acidy in here, and I remember saying yesterday that I was like burping a lot, and I thought that was weird. And now the burping has turned into like full-on like stomach upset. Again, I'm not like, I haven't actually thrown up. I don't typically throw up. But I feel very acidy here. And, yeah, like I did, you know, I'm still burping a lot, but now I'm like starting to burp up stuff. I guess it would be like acid refluxy or something, and I don't have acid reflux. So I've been having, oh, I didn't take the Tylenol this morning because I was frustrated when I got up that like I thought I slept pretty decent last night, and then I thought I'd wake up and like maybe even go back to work today because I took a sick day on Tuesday, the day of the infusion, because I was tired. And then yesterday I worked from home. And I thought I'd be able to go back into work today, but I mean, I worked a full work day from home, but I had to take breaks. I felt like absolute shit. I thought like if I just kind of went back to some normalcy that like maybe I could just psych myself out to feel better. So I did go into tutor at the library today, but I only had one kid, so I was in and out. And when I was there, I mean, it's really, really cold right now. It's January, New England, but the temperature outside's like, when I left, it was in the high teens. And I had to go out this morning too to pick my son up, like to drop his car off, whatever. But I remember how uncomfortable I was in the cold. And if anything, like since this whole cancer crap, like I don't usually get cold because hot flashes, all that stuff. Like I rarely wear hats and scarves and things because I'm hot all the time. But I remember just like being freezing and uncomfortable. And then I came home and I wanted to make myself like a decent breakfast. I had a Zoom doctor appointment this morning too. I see a nutritionist since the whole kidney stone thing happened, and I'm wondering if I should switch over to the oncology nutritionist. I don't really know. There's so many moving friggin' pieces. It's just hard to know. I like her a lot. Like, she gives me some good tidbits about things. The whopping headache that I had is pretty much gone. I mean, I just had it a little bit just now, but for pretty much the headache is gone. The fatigue is pretty much gone. I'm just frustrated and I'm uncomfortable. And like after I got off the Zoom this morning, I was like, oh, I'll make myself some eggs and have some avocado or something with it, because I was hungry, because my stomach was like all gurgly and stuff. So I thought like I was hungry. And then when I went into the kitchen to actually like I took the avocado out and then I looked at the eggs and I'm like, I don't want to eat eggs. My stomach just did not like me even looking at them. I was gonna even have some kefir, but like the dairy, I just didn't want to eat it. What did I end up eating? I had oatmeal with like walnuts and raisins in it, no sugar, like very bland food. And I feel like I had a bagel with cream cheese, which I know is like all carbs, but I just couldn't handle anything with like flavor or taste or whatever. Yeah, so I got in the shower, washed my hair and stuff, thought that like if I, did the normal things, then maybe I would just like get over it and go about my day. And I did that. Went to tutoring. I felt physically very, very cold during tutoring. And I brought my water bottle and I was just drinking water a lot. Like the cold water helps with the acidity feeling. And I mean, she kept saying, flush with fluids. And I'm like, I'm drinking like literally all day. I've been drinking water since I had the infusion. So I don't know, to the point that when I was driving home from the library, like I had to pee so bad, like it physically hurt. I had to pee so bad. And like for dinner, like I made a chicken pot pie because it's again like bland. And I know it's a lot of yellow foods, but just not like, it's just in here. And it's frustrating. I actually was sitting on the couch and paying bills, and I just started crying in front of my kid, which I don't usually do that. Like I don't cover up everything in front of my kids and stuff, but it's very rare that I just kind of like break down. And I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I know like it's gonna get better, but like it's the 5th time. I would think by now I'd have side effects for like 2 days and then just like be on my merry way. The pattern that's been happening for the past couple of Zometas is not what's happening right now. Maybe because I'm blogging about it. Who the hell knows? I know that has nothing to do with anything, but I don't like the acidity feeling at all. So it's like maybe even 9 o'clock now, and like I just want to take my meds and go to sleep. I didn't have to take the Tylenol this morning because I was frustrated, and I took like the regular pills I have to take in the morning, and I couldn't remember if I had taken, I know I took the Claritin this morning. Yeah, I did. I'm not going to take it tomorrow though, because I don't really think it has any impact at this point. But I couldn't remember if I took the Tylenol or not, and I didn't want to take too much of it, so I just didn't take any Tylenol. So I'm pretty sure I didn't take it, which means I wouldn't have had Tylenol since, 24 hours ago, right before I went to bed yesterday. I'm sleeping okay, so like, I don't think I would need Tylenol. Like, I haven't eaten a lot of food because I'm not hungry, so I don't want to take a lot of like pills on not a full stomach, because that's not going to help my stomach at all. So, I'm hoping if I just like conk out and maybe I'll meditate before bed or something, maybe I'll wake up in the morning and it'll be like a whole new thing and I won't feel like this anymore. Either way, I'm going into work tomorrow, And if I feel totally awful, like, I'll just leave early. I just, like, I can't. I'm so sick of being home in my bed. And I mean, just in my apartment. Like, I just want to, like, go about life and just go back to, like, living every day like I usually do and have this behind me. I don't know. Oh, so my hand, like, so my hand is a bit black and blue from when she messed up with the needle. Not for the blood work. I have a dot where the blood work vein was, but no black and blueness. I do have some black and blue where she put the initial needle in my hand and then she's like, whoopsie. And she made some bubble or something she did. I don't know what she did wrong, but when she was like, she's putting something in and all of a sudden, like, it's going like, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? But the bump has gone down. I haven't iced it today. I still have the bump. I can see it compared to my other hand, but it is black and blue. But the spot where she did the actual infusion though, that, like, even though it was my forearm, which is, I thought, a weird place to do the infusion, but I don't, like, that's been fine. I have no irritation there whatsoever. But, like, my hand just, like, looks weird. And I'm wearing green, so it's like I have blue and green on green. Yeah, so that's where I am. I'm going to be short today because I don't really have anything else to share. I'm just frustrated. I'm grateful for my Squishmallow. Like, it's great to hug and smush, especially when your stomach hurts and you just want to, like, put pressure up against it, but nothing that's, like, too harsh. Yeah, I don't know. I just pray that, like, I wake up tomorrow and don't feel like this anymore. It's frustrating. And I know, like, when people hear about this, they get, like, deterred from, like, trying this treatment and stuff. And it's like most cancer drugs, like, you gotta put a lot of shit in you to get the shit out. And in the grand scheme of, like, my life, like, not feeling well for a couple of weeks over 3 years, to me is worth, you know, having the cancer potentially spread. Or, you know, having my bones be weak and brittle. Like, I'll suck it up for the 6 weeks or whatever, looking at, like, the bigger picture. So I don't really want this to, like, and I mean, it's everyone's personal choice what they want to do. It's just, I would rather, like, be miserable for 6 weeks and not be as miserable for the rest of my life than just, like, not do it at all. And I only have one infusion left in July, and then I'm done. That will be my 6th infusion. So, and I have my journal, my Not Today Satan journal. Like, I'm riding the freaking crazy train right now, but, like, it needs to freaking be done. And I know it will get better. I'm not as achy today either. I remember being really achy yesterday. I'm still a little, like, stiff in my neck and stuff, but I'm not nearly as achy as I was yesterday. So there's that. It's just the nausea, which is not a fun way to be. And as I'm talking, it just, like, is irritating here. So I'm going to stop talking. Again, I'm behind on vlogs. So, like, if you know me in real life, by the time you watch this, it'll be, like, way late. Because right now it's, what, like the 3rd week of January or something. And I'm, like, 2 months behind on my vlogs right now. All right, that's it. That's all I got. Cross your fingers that I wake up tomorrow and I'm like, what? I feel fine. All right, later, people.